YouTube experiment for about 6 months, over 200 videos. Woo woo! And I was thinking today about what it has taught me. What has this experiment of posting every day on YouTube taught me? And I think the biggest one is consistency. It's taught me consistency. It's taught me that I can do it. I can be seen and heard on camera and not die. So that's actually two things. And it's taught me better storytelling, cadence, rhythm. Well, rhythm is cadence, but you know. And just practice. Just practicing being on camera, telling stories, and being real. You know, there's a lot of people not posting their stories or telling their stories, sharing their ideas, sharing their visions, because they're scared to be seen on camera. And when I hear that, it's so sad, because we have it ingrained in us, this fear of judgment and this fear of being seen and heard. So I've definitely learned, or I'm consistently coming out of that fear of being seen and heard. There's definitely a fear of being judged. And at the end of the day, it's like, who cares? Who cares? You know? I only live once. I only live for so long. If people are judging me and people have their big opinions about me, who cares? They're not my people. They're not for me. And I'm not for them. And that's okay. So yeah, I've been learning a lot with this YouTube experiment. If you don't know, I've been posting every day for over 200 days now, documenting my year of no plans. I literally came into this year with no plans. I quit my corporate job. Not really a corporate job, but I quit all my jobs, essentially, to go all in on myself. And not having a plan, I think, has hurt me. I definitely think that my only plan was to create on YouTube and to show up consistently. I also have been showing up consistently on Instagram and just building the muscle of creating. That's essentially been my experiment has just been building the muscle of creating consistently. And so many people are asking me, well, what's it for? Like, what are you teaching? Are you offering courses? Are you building retreats? I get asked all the time if I'm building retreats, because that was a goal of mine for a while. And the thing is, this year of no plans has been just a giant experiment of following the yeses, following my heart, doing the things I want to do, things that feel good, things that fill my cup. Working on my business. And again, everyone's asking, like, well, what is that though? What is your business? And the thing is, I'm still creating it. I'm still in the idea phase. I'm still working on stuff, and that's okay. I can still be experimenting inside of an experiment. Like, right, this is an experiment. Just building consistency, building a creative, mode, and also building a business. What is my business? Not sure yet. I'm creating a guidebook. And actually, I've been writing more stories in that recently, which feels really good. And yeah, it's a work in progress. This year is a work in progress, and that's okay. And there's been challenges, there's been highs, there's been lows, there's been just incredible moments of excitement and awe and just wonder. And there's been moments of, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what am I actually doing? And I think this is a place a lot of people find themselves in, where you just don't know. You don't have the answers. And the most frustrating part is trying to have answers when you don't have them. I mean, when I was in Bali, I was just in Bali for 3 months. Everyone kept asking me, when are you coming home? When are you coming home? I don't know. Like, the answer was the same every conversation. I don't know. I don't know when. It doesn't feel right. I'm not ready. I want to see if I can make it work here for a while. And so I stayed. I stayed in Bali as long as I could. And now I'm here. I'm back in the US. I'm back here because the money I had set aside for this year of no plans to take time off, essentially, to take time off and see what it is that I really want to do, that I keep calling it a runway. That runway is running out. And so I'm back in the US. I'm exploring job opportunities. I was exploring job opportunities from Bali, but now I'm exploring local job opportunities. I'm exploring just so many different things. And what keeps coming up is collaborations. I'm collaborating with a friend on building her events for her yurt, potentially running retreats out of them. Eventually, right now it's probably just gonna be date, events, ceremonies. It's so exciting. I'm gonna put a link to her stuff in the description. I just met a gentleman yesterday who is doing yoga for veterans. I feel like his mission is so incredible. I'm gonna put a link to his yoga. He is doing yoga on YouTube, but he also does in-person events for his veterans, or in-person yoga for his veterans, and he's trying to build a bigger space, and I want to build retreats with him for veterans. So that, again, I just met this guy, so I don't even think I mentioned that in the conversation. But everything that just keeps coming forward is collaborations and helping others in their businesses while building my business. And so, you know, this experiment, this year of no plans, this testing the waters, it could end up being just a conglomeration of collaborating with a bunch of beautiful, incredible visionaries who are building important communities, and I get to help in some way, shape, or form. And that's really exciting. So I just thought I'd jump on here, kind of reintroduce myself, reintroduce you to the year of no plans, what I'm doing, what I'm all about, where I'm at, and yeah, I would love to hear, is there something new you're working on in your local community, global community, online? What are your passions? Are you interested in collaborations? I mean, I just want to hear it. Like, what's up in your universe? So that's my story for today. Thank you so much for watching.